Hi guys, welcome to class. In this session we're going to be reading two kind of small, not articles, but things, extracts from a book about British culture and tradition, things like this. And the two things we're going to talk about today are bobbies and bowler hats. So we're going to talk about what these are and what they mean, and yeah, and if compare them with your countries and things. So, Jocelyn, are you there?
Hello.
Nice to speak with you again. Nice to speak with you.
Yes, thank you.
Perfect, cool. Okay, so Jocelyn, do you know what a bobby is?
Yes, I know because I went to London and I saw bobbies.
And what are they like? Can you describe them?
It's different with police in France.
Okay, yeah. So can you describe what are they like? So what clothes do they wear, etc.?
The bobby wear hat, comment on appelle ça?
Yeah.
Hat.
Yeah.
Hat with oui.
All right. We'll come back to you, Jocelyn. I'll just say hello to Maria. We'll come back to you, okay? We'll give you time to think. Maria, are you there?
Hi.
Good to speak with you again, Maria. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank you.
Cool. Okay, do you know what a bobby is?
No.
All right, so that's cool. We can just read and discuss about this in a minute.
Okay.
But Layla is there. Layla, are you there? Okay, we can't hear you just yet. We'll come back. Okay, so Jocelyn, did you find the word you were looking for? And in the meantime, I'll say hello. Tanya's there in the chat. Alice is there. We've got Man. I don't know if he's there now. Diego, cool. Hi guys, and nice to speak with you. Feel free to join in if you want. If you've got any tickets spare, yeah. So if you want to join in, feel free to. But also we've got Vincenzo.
Hi.
Good to speak with you, Vincenzo. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Cool. Okay, so not too bad. Do you know what a bobby is?
No, I never heard before.
No worries. Okay, so it's specific, I would say, to the UK. In America, they would say maybe the cops. Yeah, the cops.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so a bobby's like a British policeman.
Okay, no. I saw on,
yeah?
on TV. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Jocelyn, you were describing them, and you said they wear a hat and also something else. Did you find the word?
The bobby have a sticker, wood sticker. I don't know the name. Wood sticker.
Wood stick, yeah.
Wood sticker.
Like that. Yeah, a wood stick, yeah, to beat, yeah. So beater, that's cool. Okay, yeah. So they're quite funny. I like bobbies. So Layla, are you there?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Now we can hear you. Perfect. Yeah, so good to speak with you. Have you ever seen a British bobby?
Yes, on the movie.
In the movies and stuff.
But I forget this. Yes, I forget.
No worries. And how are they represented in the movies? Do you remember? So how are they represented? Vincenzo, you said you've also seen them on TV. How are
Yeah.
they represented with you?
I think that they represented policemen or something like that.
Yeah.
They take
Yes.
care of people's security.
Sure. And they usually the traditional image is a bit fat and a bit friendly. Yeah. So fat and friendly. So things like this. But of course, the policemen are quite strong. They're very witty. Do you know what this means? Witty.
No, no.
Witty.
Could you type?
Quick thinking and usually joke. Yeah. So have the ability to joke around, but in a serious way. Yeah. So that's witty. Good in the brain. Things like this.
Okay.
Overall image, yeah. So of course not everyone. So we're going to read a little bit about the Bobby. So I'm going to show you first of all some pictures, so you can see this if you don't know. So this is a common uniform. I don't know if you can see my screen. No? So this is the common uniform of a Bobby. So they wear this funny hat, and yeah, this is just how they look. That's a Bobby. So, and as Jocelyn pointed out, they have this stick. So, yeah, a bit chubby and a bit, yeah. Okay, so you would see these in London a lot around Buckingham Palace, around these kind of areas, Downing Street. The significant areas. Oh no! I just got my water wet. Okay, so around these areas, yeah. So you'd see these a lot in London, but in other parts they would usually wear like a flat hat like this. It depends on where you are. This kind of flat hat. Yes, this is like the British police. We'll talk about the uniform of your police in a minute, but first we're going to have a read about the Bobby. So I will send you this article. And hopefully you can all see this. Bourbon chat box and have a look at this. Did someone just join? I just heard the beeper. Dennis has joined.
Yes. Hello, Martin. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Dennis. How are you today?
I'm fine. Very busy. It's a very busy day.
No worries. So good that you found time to join us. Do you know about the Bobby?
Yes, it's a policeman with a very curious helmet. Yeah.
Yes, a very funny helmet. We used to dress up like a policeman at school. Yeah. So things like this. Yeah. So children would want to have this hat and things like that. So you can buy these like plastic hats if you want as a souvenir. Okay. So this is Bobby, and they're depicted in films usually as quite a funny guy. You know, quite yeah, friendly, things like this. So let's have a read. Open this, I can hear some noise. Did everyone manage to open this extract called the Bobby? I'm assuming that's a yes. Who would like to make a start reading?
Me?
Yes, please.
Okay. The traditional beat Bobby or copper is a familiar sight on television shows such as The Deal and the repeats of Juliet Bravo and Dixon of Doc Green, catching robbers and telling small children the time aside. The role of the policeman has remained largely unlettered.
Let's stop there. Okay, so any words that are new to you, first of all? Anyone? It's open to all of you. Any new words or anything you don't quite understand?
The last verse.
Unaltered, meaning to alter something is to change something. Okay? So unaltered, it hasn't been changed. So the role of the policeman, and that is to catch robbers. Does everyone know what robbers are?
Oh, but yeah. I know.
Sorry?
I should explain.
Yep. What is a robber?
A robber, for example, someone steal something.
Yeah. So another word could be what, Layla? Another word for a robber.
Robber.
Layla?
Yeah.
Do you know of another word for a robber?
Yes. They use other. nonny. Um, I forget.
Alright.
What?
Yes, Jocelyn. Jocelyn knows. I won't ask you because you know. Andrea has just joined. Okay, I can't hear you just yet. Hopefully I can hear you soon. Just check your mic settings. Make sure you're not muted or anything like that. Okay. And hopefully it's all right. Okay, we'll come back to you, Andrea. Dennis, another word for a robber.
Thief.
Yes, Jocelyn helped. Yeah, so that's cool. A thief, yeah? So a thief.
Criminal, I don't know, con, maybe, some sense.
Yeah, so someone who steals something, yeah? So that's, of course, you know, that's the same in every country. There's nothing
Yes. So burglar.
Yeah, also burglar, yeah.
Burglar. Yes. I
The
remember.
burglar. All these kind of things, yeah, to burgle and stuff. Okay, so the traditional beat bobby or copper, you can also call them coppers, yeah, or the cops, but coppers, yeah. The coppers or the bobby is a familiar sight on television shows such as The Bill. This is was a very popular TV show. I've been to the set of The Bill, the TV set of The Bill. It's really cool, and I met the stars. I was very happy about this when I was about 12 years old. I went on the film set and met them and got autographs. Very exciting for me. So, such as The Bill. This is one that you can watch if you're interested. It's up to you. Okay, and repeats of Juliet Bravo and Dixon of Doc Green, they're also TV shows. Catching robbers and telling small children the time aside. And that's basically telling small children off. To tell someone off, do you know what this means? Jocelyn, do you know this? To tell someone off.
To talk something to somebody.
Yeah, you're telling them something that they've done wrong. So parents usually would tell off their children if their children have done something wrong. They'd say, "Don't do this, don't do this." That's a telling off. Andrea, it looks like we can hear you now.
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yes, perfect, cool. Okay,
Cool.
so Andrea, are you Italian by any chance?
Yeah, I'm from Italy.
I guessed, yeah. The name sounded Italian. That's cool. Okay, so Andrea, welcome.
Thanks.
So which part of Italy are you from?
Okay, actually I'm living in Barcelona, but I'm from the center, from a small town in the center near Rome.
Cool. And have you heard of the Bobby? We're reading about the British Bobby. Have you heard?
No, it's the first time I'm reading this file. My first time.
No worries. Cool. Okay, so welcome. There's a little bit of background noise coming from you. Actually, no, it's okay now. Hello? Hello? Yeah, it's fine. It's sorted out the problem out. So that's cool. So we'll continue. So, and to tell someone off is basically to go, you shouldn't do this. Bad, 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 bad. So parents to children, school teachers to school pupils, this kind of situation. Okay? Jocelyn, do you tell anyone off? Jocelyn, do you have much experience? Oh, it's muted, I think. Okay, no, I still can't hear you. And then we come and go to Vincenzo, okay? So do you tell anyone off? Vincenzo? Okay, Layla, is it working?
Can you repeat?
Sure. Okay, do you have much experience in telling people off?
Telling? No. No.
So that's saying you have done bad, bad, bad. That's telling off. Or to be told off is to have this directed at you.
Mm-hmm.
for example, if I do something wrong, the police would come to me and say, "What are you doing? Why did you do that? You shouldn't do this." Yeah, that's to be told. I would be told off. Okay.
I understand.
Yeah, they would say you've done something wrong. Okay, that's to tell someone off.
Yeah.
Is that clear for everyone? To tell someone off.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay, in that case, cool. Let's go. So, catching robbers and telling small children the time aside just means telling small children off. The role of the policeman has remained largely unaltered. So it's pretty much the same. That's what they do. They catch robbers and they tell children off. Done. Okay. One thing. Who would like to read the next bit? Actually, let's get a volunteer.
Yes, me.
Yes, please, Jocelyn.
One thing that was changed recently is an increase in the amount of paperwork, a bit like teachers, but without the after-term holidays. Policemen in the UK have an awesome armory at their disposal aimed at stopping baddies in their drags on the Halloween or neighborhoods to be safe.
Okay, let's stop there. One thing that has changed recently is an increase in the amount of paperwork. So paperwork is like bureaucracy. Okay? So paperwork
Paperwork.
is like bureaucracy. Andrea, there's just a bit of background noise. What we'll do is we'll just mute you in between, but when you want to speak, just unmute yourself. Don't worry, it's not a problem. We'll just mute you in between. Okay, so paperwork is like bureaucracy, form filling. Yeah, there's a criticism police have in the UK is that they spend a lot of time in the office writing down reports rather than actually being on the street trying to stop crime, you know. And this is a thing. There's a lot of bureaucracy in this field, and I'm not sure. Yeah, they write reports, lots of reports. They have to fill out loads and loads of paperwork. They're saying in the UK there's too much bureaucracy with the police, and this is something they're trying to change. In a minute, we'll compare it with the situation in your countries, but for now, we'll just carry on and learn the words. So, policemen in the UK have had. Wait. One thing that has changed recently is an increase in the amount of paperwork, meaning before they didn't have to write so many reports, now they have to, for legal reasons really, to protect themselves. Yeah, because if something happened, the criminal could accuse the policeman of doing something bad. And to protect the policeman, they have to report everything. So that they have evidence that they can use if the criminal said, this policeman has treated me badly, which can happen, and this could cause the policeman to lose their job. So to protect themselves, partly they would fill out all this paperwork, all these reports, everything that happens, to document it, like a legal document, okay? So they're a bit, now they're comparing them to teachers. What they're doing is they're telling children off, telling people off for doing something wrong, and filling out reports like teachers, yeah? So without the half-term holidays. Guys, do you know what this is, half-term, or the term holidays? Do you know what a term is? It's usually a school term.
Yeah.
Action is there, yeah, cool. Do you know what a school term is?
Yeah, I know about school term. For example, in the schools or in the universities, they divide the year, school year to 2 parts or maybe to 4 parts, and each part is a term.
Yeah, like a semester kind of thing, but
yeah,
term.
like it's in university it's a semester. In schools, I think it's a term.
Yeah, it's a term, and in the UK it's divided probably the same. In your country it's divided into 3 terms. You have the Christmas term, so the like autumn winter term. No, you have the autumn term, the winter term, and the spring term, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that, I can't remember. And it's 12 weeks. And then you have half terms, which is 6 weeks. So in the UK, we start school in September, we go to school for 6 weeks, then we have 1 week holiday, and that's the half-term holiday. Then we go to school for 6 weeks, then we have 2 weeks holiday. Then we go to school for 6 weeks, then 1 week, 6 weeks, then 2 weeks holiday, etc. Yeah, so every 12 weeks we have 2 weeks holiday. Every 6 weeks we have 1 week holiday. So every 12 weeks we have 3 weeks holiday at school. Okay, so that's a school term, and half term is every 6 weeks. So half a term. A term is 12 weeks, and half a term is, so we go to school for 36 weeks around of the year. Okay, probably the same in your countries, I guess. Is that the same, guys, would you say? Vincenzo, is it the same in your country? Vincenzo? Okay, can't hear you. Layla, would you compare everything we've discussed so far? Would you say it's the same as your country, or are there any differences?
Okay, but first I should read the text.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I was just talking about the terms. When you go to school, is it the same, yeah? So it's divided up into these terms and these half terms.
Yes, after
So it's the same, cool.
close the schools, and then after 12 or 10 days, again the schools start.
Yeah, and these are the half-term holidays or the term holidays. Yep, cool. Okay, so they're saying then what? One thing that has changed recently is an increase in the amount of paperwork, a bit like teachers, but without the half-term holidays. So really, now to be a policeman is not so nice. Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork, a lot of bureaucracy, and they're doing the same thing as teachers, but they don't get the benefit of having a holiday. Okay?
Poor police.
Poor bobbies. Poor bobbies. Let's all go, ah, yeah? So, ah, no. Okay, let's go on. Policemen in the UK have an awesome armoury at their disposal. Sudbury has joined us.
Yes, Martin?
Sabri, nice to speak with you again.
Yeah, see you again.
Cool. And do you know what it means, armoury? Armour. Armoury.
Armory. Soldier. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, a soldier would
Soldier.
wear armour, like protection.
Mhm.
So if you look here, they're wearing all these protective. Well, he's not. He's just wearing a jumper. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so he's just wearing a jumper, but this like the armory. Yeah, all this kind of gear, what we call gear. Okay, this kind of gear.
Yes.
Alice says it's not school year, Martin. You have only holidays in the UK. I've been told that before. Yeah. Okay, children do not have so much holiday at school here. How much holiday do you have, Alice? She's not here, is she? She's outside. Just write it down, Alice. But write down. We'll compare. Cool. So that's that. Awesome armory, meaning the equipment, their clothes is quite impressive. Yeah, it's quite good at their disposal. At their disposal. What does this mean? Vincenzo? No.
Yeah.
You have something at your disposal.
Sorry.
When you have something at your disposal, what does that mean?
About at their disposal.
Yeah.
They have the number of the gears are decreased.
Not quite, because that I understand what you thought, because to dispose of something is to get rid of it, but to have something at your disposal means it's available to you. You can use it. So
Okay.
here, policemen in the UK have an awesome armory at their disposal, meaning they have access to good armory.
Okay. Okay.
They can use it, yeah? So at their disposal. You can have a lot of time at your disposal, meaning you have a lot of time to use. Or you could have a lot of money at your disposal, meaning you can use a lot of money. Okay? Something you have a lot of, yeah, is something at your disposal. Action. What do you have at your disposal at the moment?
For example, I rented a house. It's now at my disposal.
You went to the where?
No, it's not my own house. I rented it, but now it's at my disposal.
Yes, good. It's at my disposal. Now I can use it as I wish. It's available to me. Good. Andrea, could you think of an example? Something that's at your disposal. Can't hear you. Just unmute yourself. I'll just show you because I muted you, just because of the background noise. If you click here, this will unmute yourself.
Okay, now?
Perfect, great, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you have at your disposal at the moment?
A pen and my laptop.
Yes, okay, you have a pen and your laptop at your disposal. Yes, that's a good example. Jocelyn, what do you have at your disposal at the moment?
New arm who send lighting in the button rubbers.
One more time, please.
A new arm who
A new arm. A new arm.
Oui, who send lighting in the buttons rubbers.
Sorry, I just Andrea, I'm just going to mute you, but just okay. So
no,
Jocelyn,
it's not a check. No, it's real.
Can you say one more time? One more time.
Comme ça. Toc.
Two.
Do you know?
Two.
It's a kind like a pistolet.
Oh yeah. Okay. So like a gun, yeah. Jocelyn's got a gun at her disposal. Be careful, guys. Yeah, so be careful. That's cool. Okay, yeah. So like a pistol or like a Okay, got it. Andrea, do you by any chance have the Verbling website open in another tab?
What? Sorry?
Do you by any chance have the Verbling website open in another tab?
This is my first time. I don't understand exactly how it works. A lot of people trying
Andrea,
to yeah.
Do you have earphones by any chance?
Yeah.
Are you wearing them?
Yeah.
Oh, no worries. In that case, I don't know what it is, yeah? So there's just a bit of a background noise.
Okay, I don't know.
Vincenzo wrote something, I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so that's cool. Layla, what do you have at your disposal at the moment?
Okay, for disposal, my microphone, I should disposal my microphone, right?
Okay, no. So you have your microphone at your disposal. That means you can use it.
Okay, my microphone disposal.
Anything that helps you to do a job, yeah? So, Sabri, what do you need to do the job that you want to do? What would you need at your disposal to do the job that you would like to do?
Job?
Nothing.
Sabri?
I'm sorry? I don't...
Okay, to do the job so that you can do the job that you want to do. So what job would you like?
Would you like... I like computer manager.
So to be a computer manager,
yes.
What would you need at your disposal?
Maybe a file. I have my computer disk dispatched.
Yeah, that would be at your disposal. These are the things you need to do something. Good. Yeah, so that's right. And Vincenzo, yeah, that's okay. So let's go on. So this is they have this at the disposal. They use this, which helps the job. It's available to them. Okay. aimed at stopping baddies. Yeah, we say baddies and goodies. Baddies are bad people, goodies are good people. It's kind of childish thing to say, but it's all right. Yeah, so sounds cool. So the baddies and the goodies.
Bad person.
Yeah, bad person, the good person. Yeah, so
Bad
the
guy.
baddies are the criminals. The bad guys. Yeah, the baddies. Name a famous baddie. Action. From a movie, maybe, or from. The character.
Can you ask again, please?
Baddies.
Sure. Yeah, sorry, Sabri.
Baddies, my friend.
Your friend is a baddie.
Yes.
What did your friend do, if you can share?
No, it's a body, yeah, my body.
Your baddie did say action.
No, I think he's speaking about the body. Hey, body,
Yeah.
come on. It's a body and body. It's a different thing.
Okay, so yeah, the baddies is just a bad person. Oh no, that's a yeah. He probably meant buddy. Okay, so baddie is a bad person.
Baddies, I'm bad. I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah, but buddy is like a friend. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so that's the difference. Vincenzo, do you know of any baddies?
What kind of baddie?
Like, I don't know. Anyone who does something wrong.
Okay.
For example, Osama bin Laden was a baddie.
Yeah, arguably, yeah. So yes, of course. But let's not bring that in. That's another thing. Okay, so yes, that kind of person would be considered a baddie. Okay. You could say, yeah, it's also about your opinion, yeah. So Silvio Berlusconi, Andrea, you're saying is a baddie.
Also, in the film, in the movie, Tony Montana was a baddie.
Sorry?
Tony Montana was a baddie.
Okay, all these things, yeah, and characters of films, things like that. So, Andrea, what made Silvio Berlusconi a baddie?
Well, a lot of stuff. He governed like 20 years, and he went to sleep with girls that were less than 18 years. So I think that he was baddie.
Yeah, it's something that is your opinion. It's when you think someone did something bad, yeah? So, Jocelyn, describe a baddie. Do you know of a baddie? Okay, can't hear you. Okay, we'll come back.
I don't
Vincenzo.
know.
Oh yeah. Jocelyn, we can hear.
I
Yep.
don't know. I have an idea.
Okay, so this is good. You don't know any baddies, so this is good. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, so Vincenzo, name a baddie and a goodie. A goodie now.
Goody, in my opinion, I think it's a new pope.
Okay, yeah. So the Pope would be a goodie.
Yeah.
You hope so. Yeah, you hope so. You hope you have got a baddie on board. Yeah, that would be bad. Okay, so yeah, a goodie would be someone like the Pope, some religious leader. People say like Robin Hood, yeah, was a goodie. Things like this. It's the characters. Sabri, a goodie. Can you name one?
Yes. Yes, okay.
Okay, can you name a goodie?
Goody, maybe.
Can I say?
Sure.
Maybe I help you. I help my friend.
You're a goodie, yes? You're
Yes.
the good one.
Yes. Sometimes because I am sometimes buddies, sometimes goodies, because I live I have working busy.
Yeah, okay, so if you help things like this, you'll be a goodie. I just had to search for it because I couldn't remember how to write it, but a goody two-shoes.
Shoes.
A goody two-shoes is to describe a person who's too perfect, yeah? It never does anything wrong, is too perfect. Butter wouldn't melt in their mouth, meaning they're just perfect, you know? annoyingly perfect. They're so perfect they're annoying.
Goody
Yeah, it's like they do everything right. They never do anything wrong. You know, they're always, you know, on a moral high ground, meaning morally they're better than all of us. Yeah, so they're goody two-shoes. We describe, for example, in the classroom at school, with, you know, the girl who's always answering the questions, or the boy who's always answering the questions, is like a teacher's pet. It's a goody two-shoes, the perfect person. Yeah, it's like an idiom, Vincenzo. Yeah, so a goody two-shoes, too perfect, so perfect you just think, oh yeah, this is so irritating. Does anyone know anyone like this? A goody two-shoes?
From the we.
Layla, you a goody two-shoes, did you say?
No. Person, no.
No.
So.
So, yeah. So a goody one shoe. I don't know.
What does goody two shoes mean, Mark?
Has no real meaning, I don't think. Yeah, but it's just two shoes. I guess they're so good they have two pairs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Just no, it's a really overly perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. I've started searching for. Let's find it. Okay, so goody two. See if there's an origin to it. I don't know. So
I
goody two.
think no one is goody two shoes. Two shoes.
And who? Yeah, can you describe?
I think no one, anyone, no one is good at two shoes. Not perfect.
No one's perfect. But a goody two shoes is just someone who tries to act perfectly. Of course, no one's perfect, but you know, everything's wonderful, everything's good. It says here, morally superior, meaning, guys, do you know what morals are? Morals.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Action. What are morals?
Bad moral. Good.
So, I think it has many different meanings. So morals may be moral and ethic also.
Oh.
Also, I don't know exactly.
The character or
So yeah, your morals is what you think is right and wrong, knowing the difference between right and wrong.
Wrong behavior or
it's an ethics,
right
behavior. Yeah, your perspective,
behavior.
what you think is right and what you think is wrong. So a goody two-shoes is someone who is morally superior, and superior means better than everyone else. As in, their morals are so good, they try to be right all the time, that no one else can compete with them. They're a goody two-shoes. It's kind of a negative. When you describe someone as a goody two-shoes, it's negative. Yeah, it's like they're trying to be God. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah. There's kind of it's very annoying as well. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So that's a goody two-shoes. Yep.
Maybe I take good news.
Good news?
Yes, I take.
You've got a good niece.
Yeah, I got it, yes.
Okay, and she is. Would you describe her as a goody two-shoes?
Goody two-shoes. I gonna new good news. Good news, yes.
Cool, tell us.
Good news.
Okay, tell us, Sabri.
Tamam, okay.
Did you have some good news for us?
Maybe new job.
You've got a new job?
Yes, maybe.
Cool.
Maybe to father, because new son maybe that good.
Okay, so you've got Okay, that's cool. Yes, it sounds good. Yes, so congratulations, Sabri.
Yeah.
Cool. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, so going back, stopping baddies in their tracks and allowing our neighborhoods to be safe. To stop someone in their tracks, that's a common expression. He stopped her in her tracks. It's can also, when you're speaking and someone interrupts you, you've stopped that person in their tracks. Yeah? So to stop someone in their tracks, they are trying to get somewhere and you interrupt them somehow. So if for example, Andrea starts speaking a lot, and then suddenly someone interrupts, someone cuts him off, someone starts then speaking, we've stopped him in his tracks. He was trying to speak and we've stopped him. And to stop a criminal in their tracks is they're trying to, do the crime. And these policemen have interrupted that. They've stopped them in their tracks. Suddenly they can't do what they wanted to do anymore. Yeah? They've been stopped in their tracks. Interrupted. Okay. Jocelyn, was that clear for you?
Yes, it's okay.
Perfect, cool. And Sabri, was that clear? To stop someone in their tracks?
Maybe train?
You could stop a train in its tracks by, you could, I don't know, press the emergency alarm and it stops. Yeah, that could be an example. Vincenzo, do you understand?
Yeah, it's okay for me. Yeah.
Sure, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, let's go on. So, police in the UK have an awesome and allowing our neighbourhoods to be safe. The neighbourhood is just where you live, yeah, where your neighbours are. That's your neighbourhood. Okay, your like local community kind of thing. That's a neighbourhood. Write this down. Yeah, just to press this. Andrea, what's your neighbourhood like? Do you like your neighbourhood?
Well, yes. They are normal. I don't speak with them a lot.
So it's all right, yeah? So it's all right? Jocelyn, is there a lot of crime in your neighbourhood, or would you say it's quite safe?
Please, can you repeat your question?
Yeah, sure. Is there a lot of crime in your neighbourhood, or is it quite a safe neighbourhood?
No, in the quiet in my village.
So it's quite, there's not so much crime?
Yes.
Perfect, yeah. So your neighbourhood is quite safe. Leila, what's your neighbourhood like?
Last month I heard from our neighbors that some robbers steal their gold.
Some gold?
And yes, some things I don't know what. Yes.
Okay, so it's not so safe, yeah. So, but occasionally, yeah, that these things happen. Yes, it's quite normal. I don't know. Yeah?
Yes,
so,
occasionally. Yes, not often.
Occasionally, yeah, and that happens as well. Yeah? Most neighbourhoods. Sabri, what's your neighbourhood like? Do you like your neighbourhood?
So I like our neighborhood.
On the whole. Sabri, do you like your neighbourhood? Are you there? Okay, we'll come back. Vincenzo, what would you say?
No, I don't like my neighborhood. Today in the morning there was a killed man.
There was a murder.
Sorry.
Okay, that's not good.
And it's a very dangerous. My neighbor and it's dangerous.
Your neighbourhood is dangerous, or your neighbour, specifically your neighbour?
My neighbor.
Your next door neighbour?
Yeah.
That's scary. Okay, and
yeah.
Is he still in the apartment or the house, or has he been arrested?
I don't know. I read the news on the newspaper. I read only the title, but I don't read all the news because I was scared and I don't want to read this kind of news.
Do you know this happened in my neighbourhood when I was younger? A guy left his house because there was an argument on the street, and he was just saying, "Please, can you be a bit quiet?" He wasn't doing anything. He just said, "Please, can you be a bit quiet?" And my child is trying to sleep, and he got murdered. Yeah, straight away. Yeah, just for saying, "Please, can you let my child sleep?" You know, and you think, what kind of person is that? You know, who'd kill? Yeah, so these things happen in most neighbourhoods. Sometimes, yeah. Okay, but hopefully not too often. So let's go on. Deploying. Who would like to read the next bit, actually? So from deploying.
Me.
Yes, please.
Okay. Deploying the half-Nelson or clip around ear are no match for most ne'er-do-wells, but stop off the range in the policeman's arsenal in the Truncheon.
I don't understand these words myself. Yeah. Truncheon, yeah.
Truncheon. Continue.
Yep.
Whereas other police force have tended to opt for semi-automatic pistol, the British Bobby can inflict a similarly switch and devastatingly effective blow the legs with their wooden bottom equipment-based Warriors dancers sticks without bells or ribbons.
Yeah. Okay. And that's the thing. Someone observed. I think who was it? I can't remember. Someone observed yesterday that when they see British policemen on the TV, they don't have so many guns all the time. Yeah. So they do at the airport. They do have guns, but not so much. They have this kind of stick which Jocelyn was talking about. So they have. I'll try and find you a photo, but Bobby's. And they kind of just hit people with this stick. Yeah. So can you see?
Yes, I know.
So what they do is, I'm trying to find a picture of them using it. Is that if there's
someone?
Yeah, they hit them on the legs and they fall down. This kind of thing. Don't kill them; they just make them hurt. So I think it's quite.
So
to be honest, it must be quite. You know, it must relieve a lot of stress rather than just shooting. You know, shooting doesn't relieve stress. To just hit the bloody man, yeah. So I think that's quite nice. Yeah. So especially if they're a criminal. So it's a funny cartoon. So they've adopted this, and they're saying a lot of police forces around the world just use guns. The British still use this kind of stick. Yeah. So just hit them.
Yes. So in Azerbaijan.
It's the same, right?
Yes, you said stick, only stick.
Only stick. And you also, Layla, I'm curious because was that Layla who just said? Someone also told me you have London taxis as well in Baku.
Yes.
What's going on? That's cool.
In here, yes, we use the London taxi. It is so interesting, and we like. Yes, when we see the London taxi, we remember the London returns.
So
yes.
I've also heard. Do you have red buses as well? Sometimes.
Red buses.
Like tourist buses or whatever. Red double-decker buses like this. One second. Like this.
So I can.
Wait.
No, not yet.
No, okay, not yet. Okay, you can buy them off. We're getting some new ones, yeah. So we'll give you the old ones, I think. Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So.
It's so cool.
So these are red double deckers. So you say your police use truncheons. What about the police in Italy, Vincenzo? Guns or these kind of sticks?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat?
What do the police use in Italy? Do they use guns or sticks?
It depends. We have people similar bobbies, and they don't use guns. but we are other kind of policemen, and they use guns. The name is Polizia in Italian, and they have guns. Yeah.
So what's the other one called?
Sorry.
So you have two organisations, one with guns and one without.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Three organizations.
Wow, wow, well, that's cool. Okay, what are they called?
One without guns, and two with guns. Who can use guns?
Do they have different names?
Yeah. Yeah. They have different names. Could I tell you?
Because I was just wondering, because when I went to I went to Minsk, next to Russia, so Belarus, they had two police where they had like a militia. We'd say in English militia, yeah, something like that. So I don't know if it's similar in Italy.
I think it's they have a gendarme, yeah, gendarme and police. So gendarme are so they have many rights than the police.
Okay, so it's just different rankings and stuff. That's cool. How is it there, Jocelyn, in France?
In France, the policeman need to have a pistol and a stick, gas lacrimogène, gas. I don't know this word in English.
Maybe like, is it not pepper spray? Well, this is something our police have. They pepper spray. So if someone tries to do something, they spray pepper in their face and they can't see anything. They can't do anything. That's like pepper spray or gas. You can say gas.
Yes.
Okay, so that's cool. So it's so you're saying that they're more armed, yeah? So they're more prepared. That's cool. Any more comments before we go on? Cool. Let's go on. Okay. Deploying the half Nelson or clip round the ear. A clip round the ear is something that you could learn. Usually done by the grandparents. The grandma would give you a clip round the ear. This is like, I can't do it, but they kind of get your ear and clip it, yeah? So clip round the ear as a punishment. Usually older people do it to children. Yeah, so that's a clip round the ear. My nan used to say this to me a lot, Martin, behave or I'll give you a clip round the ear, yeah? So, deploying the half Nelson or clip round the ear, a no match for most ne'er-do-wells. So, ne'er-do-wells is like never-do-wells, okay? So, it's just their accent. Okay, deploying the half Nelson, maybe you don't need this, I don't even know what it is myself. Wait, I should know. I can't remember what the half Nelson is, that's the movie. I don't know what the half Nelson is. Okay. Does anyone know? I don't know. Yep, sorry.
What is the difference between a pistol or arm?
A pistol or a what?
Gun.
A gun, yes. So a gun is just a general term. A pistol is a type of gun, a small gun. So it's just a small thing that you have with one hand kind of thing. Yeah, not one that you would do that. It's like just a small gun. But gun is the general term for all of the guns, yeah? So all of these, regardless if it's that, or whatever, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So guns, or you can say arms, yeah? They are armed. So armed policeman is like someone who has a policeman with guns, okay? Cool. So, Vincenzo, your way to say yes, sound like yes with German accent. Vincenzo, can you say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's cool. Yes. No, I don't know. Okay, no, I haven't noticed, but that's cool. So that's that. A no match for. No match means no competition. A no match for most never-do-wells, meaning cannot compete with. Meaning it's not enough to stop the criminals by, clipping their ear, that's a thing that the grandparents do to the children if they've misbehaved. That's not going to be enough to stop people from killing each other, to stop people from doing things that are wrong, okay? So there's no match for most never-do-wells, so it's no competition. If you know, for example, you are better than someone else, you could describe yourself as no match they're no match to you. They're no competition. Vincenzo, if you're competing over a job, for example, you say, oh, they're no match. Meaning,
I'm sorry, Marty, I don't understand.
No worries. So if you say they are someone is no match to you, it means they are no competition to you. They're less than you. That you have the advantage.
No.
So
sorry.
Jocelyn and Layla are competing. How could you compete? Give us a situation in which you could compete.
For example, in the sport.
Sport, yes. Okay. Jocelyn, do you play any sports?
No, because I am lazy.
Okay, no worries. Layla, do you play any sports?
Just every morning I jogging.
Okay, so if you were to compete in a jogging competition, who would win? If Layla, you do it every day, chances are, yeah, you're used to it. Yeah. So then you could say, Jocelyn, you are no match for me.
Yes, no match. Yes.
Meaning no competition. Yeah, because you do something, she doesn't. So you have the advantage. It could be about job, it could be competition, anything like this. Okay, Vincenzo, name another kind of thing you could compete with someone about.
If I am, if I'm taller than someone else, I can play basketball well like him.
Yeah, and compared with the short person.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so if you're competing against short, you're no match. Yeah. Equally, for example, I don't know if there's a girl that both you and a friend both like, and you've got the advantage, you could say to him, "Sorry, but you're no match." Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay, that's so it could be anything you're competing with someone against. Okay, against someone with. Okay. But top of the range in policeman's arsenal is the truncheon. Top of the range. Last one, then we'll go. Top of the range. Best of the best. We say, excuse the bad accent, Jocelyn, but I'll say it how we say it in the UK. We say creme de la creme. We say it like this, but without the French accent. We say this. You would say, how is it? Creme de la creme. Can you say it, Jocelyn? Creme de la creme? I can't pronounce it. But in the UK, we say creme de la creme. Means best of the best. But we say the French one. We try to, at least.
Okay.
You know? So
yes.
Can you say it properly? How do you say it?
Yes, yes.
Can you say it with the French accent?
Crème de la crème.
Yeah, we just say creme de la creme. Yes, that's bad. So that means top of the range, best of the best. Guys, I've got to go. Good to speak with you. I've got a class straight after if you'd like to join. We're going to talk about idioms, so you're more than welcome to join in if you like.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, Martin.
Bye-bye.